my therapist before him, she quit the practice and set me up with one of her patients right beforehand, which is a fucking terrible idea. Maybe like
set
illegal
you up with, a patient?
With another patient.
I thought you misspoke and you meant she set you with another therapist. You mean literally a patient?
Set me up with another
Some
one
other
of her
crazy
patients.
She's like, if I get these two together, that's guaranteed business the rest of my life. I'm making money on both ends.
Dude, here's a fucked up thing. She did that. Then she flew to California and went into academia. Hysterical. And the last I saw of her, she was on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? She fucking lost. To a fucking fifth grader. I saw the therapist for 4 years. Lost to a fucking fifth grader. She violated the law. Flew to California and got on a game show.
Couldn't do her multiplication tables. Didn't know the capital of Arkansas.
Got smoked on the first Thanksgiving.
Oh man, what the fuck? She set you up with a patient? How did that go? What's the first date look like? We're like, so we both have the same therapist.
Well, it was.
We have compatible traumas.
We went to a movie. No, they weren't compatible traumas. She was a fucking heroin addict, which you know, it was completely incompatible traumas.
It's awesome to be like, so this is what my therapist thought of me the whole time.
It is because she kept hinting at. She's like, you know, I shouldn't say it, but yeah, I really think you'd like this other page. She mentioned this in our
insane, dude.
Violating confidentiality.
That's so 100%. Crazy.
And of course, we're ruled by our cocks, you know.
Of course. So you're going to be like, wow, my therapist said I should fuck right away. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And the last,
she likes putting poison in her body. Poison comes out of my body. We're a match made in heaven.
I'll skip the fucking middleman. I'll put it right in her. It was like on the last session, I'm finally like, all right.
Yeah.
Give me her fucking name. Let's do this thing. And we went out like 2 times.
That's insane that she built it up.
Yes. Like
she would hint it. She put a little
laid the breadcrumbs and stuff.
Little Easter eggs every time.
Yeah. Oh, man. And it was,
so you go to a movie and it was only one date? Or you?
Well, we went to a movie and then we hung out another time and we, fucked. And it was like it's that thing where you fuck and as soon as you're done you're like, oh, I never want to see you again, you know. And it was like no, she was a very nice woman, attractive, all this shit, but it was like I wasn't in the place or whatever.
Sure.
And she
you got the poison out, you could think clearly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And she kind of like kept wanting to see me again, and I like didn't want to do it, and it became like a very anxiety induced thing. It was actually. I had sort of like a mental breakdown at work with my mom, and my mom's like, you got to call the therapist. And I called her. I'm like, well, she's like, tickets came home to roost, you know. And she told I had to go to a fucking daycare for like a couple weeks. Like
God.
An inpatient, but I didn't stay overnight.
This therapist suggestion sent you to the fucking mental hospital? That's insane. This woman is fucking, I mean, she could not have been batting. I mean, that's so awesome.
Some harm.
Dude,
I have never, that's the worst therapist I've ever heard of.
It was brutal. And I really felt bad calling her because I'm like, I'm about to fuck your life up, you know, like, because I know you've been worried that this would happen, and it's worse than you imagine, you know. And now you need to tell me where to go because you're not in practice anymore. You're in California. Where do I go? And it's the fucking mental hospital. You get group therapy. People have had terrible accidents, 3rd-degree burns over all their body and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I didn't want to fuck this girl again. You know, it's just brutal, dude. It ended up. It was like a very illuminative experience because like I'm sitting there with people that like have major problems. Yeah. And when it's so bad that when it came to me to like say what I'm there for, I was fucking humiliated, you know. I'm like, I'm like, well, I have a roommate and I don't want to live with him anymore. He kind of annoys me. And when I walk into the courtyard, sometimes I see the lights on and I know that he's there and I just don't want to see him. And then I slept with this girl and I don't want to see her again. And all right, what do you got? You know, and she's so worried that she's eating cat shit out of the cat litter, you know. And it's like, what am I fucking doing here? You know, but
you were like embarrassed into just breaking up with this woman, basically. Yeah.
You're in group therapy, and it's like, so this is like speed dating or what?
Yeah.
We all gonna fuck eventually?
She's like, all right, well, look, I know this hospital. They got pretty good pussy over there. You take a couple days, fix yourself up, and then see what they got laying around. You find your next girlfriend.
It's right between a casino and a strip club. You're gonna have yourselves a time.